Hi everybody, welcome to Condiment Corner. I'm so glad you came back, or maybe you're just a first-time viewer. Tonight we are going to feature how to do a really delicious chicken breast that is stuffed with our wonderful chutney. This is our newest product. It is an orange cranberry chutney. So it's very mild, but it's very savory, has a little sweet, and I've beaten it up with some goat cheese. So there's about 5 ounces of goat cheese in here, and about a half a regular measuring cup of our chutney, and that's what you have here. So these have been brined in some cold water, probably about 4 cups, and maybe half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of regular table salt. If you've never done any brining, I think you'll really be surprised at the results because it makes a huge difference in the tenderness and the flavor. You can learn about it on so many different sites on the internet. But if you go on to the site for Cooks Illustrated or Epicurious or All Recipes, or just one of the regular sites that you normally use as a search engine, you can figure it out. But we love it. And in the video we did on salmon, I also brined that. So these have been brined, they've been drained, and they've been patted. And what I'm going to do now is just cut a slice in the middle of this chicken breast. Now this chicken is boneless and it is skinless, so it's a pretty healthy piece of poultry. You notice that I'm just cutting through to make a pocket here in the chicken breast. So you see that you don't want to cut all the way through. The thing that's going to be so fun about this dish, because this has about 22 ounces of chicken, and that's way more than Michael and I would ever eat, and there are just the 2 of us. If you have a larger family, this might end up by being your entire meal. It happens to be Monday night here, so that would be a pretty special meal for a family of 4 or 6. However, what we're going to be able to do is use this as leftovers throughout the week in a variety of ways. So by cooking ahead on a Monday, that means that we're going to have a number of delicious, healthy meals throughout the week. So I'll just take and make that other pocket here, just cutting into the breast. Notice how tender this is. I swear it's partly because of the brining, but we are totally devoted to our brining. Now, I've already pre-mixed this, and isn't this pretty? I mean, I love the color of our chutney, and this orange cranberry chutney actually came about because of listening to people at the farmers markets. So he scurried out to our kitchen in Golden, Colorado, and produced our very first batch of 25 gallons, and so we decided to share that with you tonight. Now, let's see how we're going to do this. Just pull back the chicken there, and scoop up some of this delicious filling that is going to make everything so yummy. It's just going to end up by melting, and we'll see just how much juice we get out of this, because it could be that what we want to do is use the leftover of our stuffing actually as a sandwich spread, which is really good. In fact, we pretty much tell people when they're saying, oh, I bet this would be so good on cream cheese or goat cheese or brie or whatever, we say, well, yeah, it's delicious, but what do you do after you've had it out for a group of people and it gets totally ugly? Well, this is what you do with it, is you beat it all up and turn it into a spread, or this time we're turning it into a stuffing. Now let's just take a regular little baking pan. And this isn't the last stage, by the way. Let me tell you what's going to go on. First, we're going to bake this in a 375-degree oven for about 30 minutes, but we'll test it and see, how it goes. Then I'm going to take this out and put on just the chutney on the top and show you how to use it as a glaze. Now, how easy is this? Sounds like it's the best Monday night at Layton Lodge to have a really great chicken dish. I'll be back in about 30-45 minutes. Hi everybody, that was a real quick 35 minutes. I've taken our stuffed chicken breast outside of the oven now, And just check the temperature. It's 163 degrees. And you know, most of the time you want your chicken to be at an internal temperature of about 165. But I just read the most interesting article. Well, I thought it was interesting, but I'm kind of a cooking geek. That said that you need to cook your white meat for a shorter period of time because it'll dry out, but cook like your chicken thighs, the darker meat, for a longer period of time. So here we have our stuffed chicken breast that is starting to brown up, and all that oozy, gooey stuffing that we put in there for the goat cheese and the orange cranberry chutney is leaking out, which will be great for a sauce. So to finish this thing off, we're just going to take some of our lovely product, and it is so pretty. I love this color, it's so vibrant. And I'm going to take just a few teaspoons here of the chutney and put it on top of the chicken breast. It will not only act as a glaze, but it will have those juices are going to go into what the sauce will be later with that wonderful goat cheese. The whole flavor palette on this, I mean, the profile is about being sweet and savory. You know, something for everybody. So I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 5-7 minutes, and then we're coming back and we're going to have dinner. Hi everybody, it's time to have dinner. We're going to take our wonderful chicken breasts out of the oven. They are wonderfully glazed at this point. The stuffing has made for a nice sauce, all the creamy goat cheese, and of course the sweet and savory flavor from our chutney. Isn't this a pretty dish? And that's something that you can serve your family and very easily. I think it's good enough for company as well. Now this is quite a bit of chicken, and so I'm going to divide this up and just show you what one serving would look like. See all that? A sauce and a sauce. So just give me a minute here to get a knife and to get this ready for you. Look at that. I think it looks delicious, but I bet it tastes delicious too. Let's see if I can taste that sauce without totally burning the roof of my mouth. Get a little bit of the, make sure that I've got a piece of that great chutney. Oh my. Oh. Not too rich, doesn't have any kind of a bite. It's very smooth, but it has this wonderful kind of citrus undertone to all of that, along with the cranberries. Well, whoever gets to eat this tonight is going to be a very happy person. But, you know, not everybody's taste is the same. Some of us like a little bit more salt. Now, I didn't salt this because we'd already brined it. However, some of you might like a little pepper. Nothing wrong with seasoning your dish after it's on the plate. So, let's see what this tastes like when we put it all together. Chicken breast, orange cranberry, chutney, goat cheese. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. And with the wonderful white Bordeaux. This isn't an ordinary night. So come back and visit us, the Accompaniment Corner, and until then, stay tasty.